Hi, how's it going, boys? It's Wimmy. Welcome back to the most poggers series on the internet. I'm happy to be back uploading. I've just got back from visiting some friends up in Edinburgh, which was fun. What wasn't fun was sitting on the coach for 7 hours, but I did get to have a little nap with the guy sitting next to me though, which was, it's kind of cute, you know, maybe it wasn't so bad. But yeah, today's question is going to be a good one, so let's just jump into this. I had been talking to this girl for months and eventually got her phone number, so we started texting a lot. Eventually, I asked her if she would want to be my girlfriend after we had gone to Carowinds together, and she said she would love to. I was beyond happy, but I don't know if I love her or was just excited with the idea of being in a relationship. Eventually, closer to the end of the 4th month together, I had lost that excited relationship feeling entirely. We've been together 6 months, and I make sure to reassure her. I get her gifts all the time, take her on dates, but I don't feel like I love her. Just whatever that feeling is that love is supposed to be, I don't have it. And I don't know what to do. And I always think to myself, if I didn't love her, why would I do these things for her? I'm really unsure of what to do. Thank you so much for writing in. I love this question. So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty straightforward with you. You said you don't know what this feeling of love is supposed to feel like, but I feel like if you seriously do love this girl that you're seeing, it should be so obvious what love feels like, what that feeling is. Like, I don't think you'd be writing in questioning whether or not you love her if you knew for sure how you felt, you know? Like, love is just one of those things where you feel it. Like, you know it. You know it when you feel it. That sounds so dumb. But, yeah, like you said, you know, if you don't feel like you love her, then you probably don't, which isn't a bad thing. But I'm not saying break up with her. Please don't do that. Please don't make that what you take away from watching this. Like, I'm just some idiot playing Call of Duty. That's it. I'm just giving my thoughts on what you wrote in. So, you know, don't go texting her, I'm breaking up with you because Wimmy said it isn't going to work out. Because that's not what I'm trying to say. But yeah, sometimes love isn't this instant overwhelming feeling you get with, you know, like in the movies. Sure, it can be, but sometimes falling in love is way more complicated than that. It can be something that gradually develops over time until one day you're simply head over heels for this one girl. But I can't say for sure if that is going to be you. Like, I can't predict the future, but what I do know is that you clearly care for her, because like you said, you're still taking her out on dates, you're still buying her gifts. Like, you said you were beyond happy when she, you know, said yes to being your girlfriend. And I know you said you didn't know if it was because you love her or if, you know, you were just excited with the idea of being in a relationship. But the way I look at it is, you don't jump into a relationship with just anyone. But don't worry if you don't feel this feeling of love yet. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. I love this question so much because I was in the same boat as you were. Like, you know, for the longest time, I seriously thought there was something wrong with me because I was incapable of feeling, you know, this so-called love towards other girls I was seeing. Like, sure, they were nice girls, good looking, I got along with them fine, but I just could never find that feeling of love with them, which, you know, I just didn't get it. Like, it's so strange thinking back, but it was only when I met my now ex-girlfriend, I was like, oh, this is what love is supposed to feel like. This is what, you know, everyone was telling me about. So maybe you just haven't met the right girl yet, which, you know, like, I'm not saying that that's what the case is. I'm just saying, you know, like, if you don't feel like you love her, then you probably don't. But yeah, I feel like there's one more thing I should talk about, which is the honeymoon phase, which, if you don't know what the honeymoon phase is, it's pretty much when you first get into a relationship. You know, it's fun, intimate, exciting, the sparks are flying, but maybe 6 months in, maybe 1 year in, maybe 2 weeks in, I don't know, things tend to plateau a little bit. Like, the relationship isn't as exciting as it used to be, which of course it isn't. Like, when you first get into a relationship, you're finding out so many new things about them, you're doing so many new things, then one day it's just like, let's go on a walk. No, I've done that 100 times. Let's watch a movie. Nope, done that like the last 2 weeks in a row. Let's fuck. I mean, okay, but you get what I'm trying to say. You just kind of like hit this wall in your relationship, which I think for me, it took like 6 months maybe, was like my honeymoon phase. So yeah, 6 months into the relationship, I just, you know, like, I wasn't, the sparks weren't there like they used to be. Unfortunately, honeymoon phases don't last forever. Like, it's just something you need to overcome together, but you might be hitting a similar wall. Like you said, you're 6 months in, it was 4 months in when you felt like the relationship is getting less exciting, which is why you've got to try new things, go out, surprise her, like, you know, because this is a time that seriously puts your relationship to the test. And if, like you said, you don't love her, then that feeling will definitely be like coming to the surface now. Does that make sense? Like, I hope I'm not waffling. But, yeah, I feel like you need to figure out what it is that you want, because whatever that is, you should communicate that to your girlfriend. I feel like, you know, don't leave her in the dark. Don't string her along. I don't think that's fair for her to go along thinking that, you know, you're madly in love with her when, you know, you don't feel that way. If you don't love this girl, if you don't see there being this, like, long-term relationship between you two, then you're only delaying, like, the inevitable is what I personally think. But like I said, please don't break up with her, you know, for my sake. But I definitely think communication is key. But, you know, like, I can't do what you want. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop you. Like, keep, you know, going out with her if that's what you want to do. Try and make it work out if that's what you'd like. If that isn't what you'd like, then, you know, don't do that. I think that's gonna do it for this one, boys. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. Thank you. Bro fist.